Hello and welcome to this video. Today we'll be exploring the unknown through the context of cubing. I have a few very experienced Veditians with me who will be walking you through their solutions in how they tackled and solved their cube for the same scramble. The scramble will be displayed on the screen shortly. So let's get started and go into the unknown. This is the scramble or unknown we'll be looking into today. And this is how it should look like. So let's see what our Veditians have to say and how they solved this.
For most people, what they would do is make this block, which the Vedic method doesn't usually start with, but the Vedic method also teaches us to be open-minded to other methods and implement them to make our Vedic solving even better. So what we will do as well in this scramble is to make this block, because that is the best possible thing we can do now. Now, for the non-Vedicians, what they would usually do is make this kind of block, which is not bad because it does follow the first step of the Vedic method, but it is not the best thing to do because you don't have much freedom for the rest of the solve. What a Vedician would do instead is continue with the first step, which is making the rectangle. Obviously you do not have the rectangle and this might get a little confusing, but you should make the rectangle on the right because you've made a weird block on the left. So how I would make this a rectangle is just put this behind while connecting this, get everything up and put this here, and here you go, we have a rectangle. So we have a rectangle on the right, but we don't have it on the left yet. But as the Vedic method says, you should be open-minded and look ahead to all possibilities, as I have done. What I will do is put this over here and then make another block to make this into a rectangle. Although it breaks the first one, we can easily remake this. What a normal person would do is they would insert this so-called F2L pair and then go into their PLL. But what a pro-Vedician would do is just trust in the Vedic sutras and complete the solve.
So on inspecting the cube, I can see this block or square. Then I can follow up on making a rectangle like in the beginning Vedic method and continue with the right block. And while I am doing that, I can do this. And with the help of the 6th and the 9th sutra, I can do this and skip the third step. And I know I will have a very good last step because I trusted the Vedic sutras.
While the Vedic method states that it is important to dabble in other methods of solving the 3x3 cube in order to gain a wider understanding of the puzzle, it also states that it is important to focus specifically on the Vedic method to improve your skills. And this becomes more apparent with this scramble right here. This would be a fairly average scramble for most 3x3 solvers, especially those who are limited by the constraints of only solving in the white cross. However, us Veditians can see that by doing a solution like so, we have all of a sudden moved to the 49th Vedic Sutra. As you can see here, simply doing this specific hand movement will lead you to a very simple case here to finish the solve.
At first sight, what one may see is that it's easiest to do one move to get this 2x2x2 block. It's not the best thing to the easiest case, as what an experienced Prapurna Bayamar would see is that you can actually connect this piece here and then do that, and you get 2 blocks instead of what you had before. Now, what I would do is connect these 2 blocks through the orange face in doing this, and now you have more connected blocks. At last, what I would do is I would make a foundational connection between all of these different connected blocks as they're in various different places. It's important to keep it all connected, and as Cal Stone said, it's all connected. I would do this through moving this down and then here. So now we have a foundational connection block. At last, what I would do is I would let the Vedic sutras take me away in solving the rest of the cube. Done. See, that's it. The next few solves are going to be done exemplifying the intermediary Vedic method for those transitioning from contemporary methods such as CFOP into Vedic. Hence, to help you guys, we're going to be using modern terminology and terminology of CFOP and current methods that most people use to make it easier for you guys to understand.
Hello fellow Vedicians. Today I will be breaking down this solve. So what most people would do for this would be that, which would make a 2 by 2 block. However, the 69th Vedic Sutra says, don't start with the luck, end with the luck. So usually I would start doing this. However, for this solve, I would start doing orange. So what I would do is I would insert this piece and make the orange cross. Now, even though I'm not color neutral, the 20,000 Sutra says, do things that you've never done before. So I would do this pair like that. And now I would recognize and I would realize that I could just switch to yellow because I know how to do yellow. And as the 100th Sutra says, do things that you also know before. So I would switch to yellow like this and do basic keyhole because the 20,069th Sutra says, always use the hole in a good way. Now I would insert this free pair. And here I would see that I can do a winter variation. However, since the 70th Sutra says, only stick to summer, I wouldn't do it. And I would just go for the OLL. And then I would do the OLL and I would see a J-perm. However, as it said, luck is defined by getting lucky at the end and not at the start. So I will do an A-perm to get myself an even luckier case, which is just a U-perm. And I will do the U-perm. And that's the end of the solve.
So as you can see here, it is very easy to make an X cross. So I'll do that because it is always a great way to start a solve. So here it is. Now that I think about it, it is such a great approach that I'll make one on every side. And that can be done here using this super short 30 move algorithm, which is totally less than God's number. So I have an X cross on every side now. But now, I'm not really sure what to do. So I'll just kind of think a little bit, mess around with M and E moves. Now that I think about it, that doesn't really do much. But this isn't about me. I have to worry about you as well. Okay, actually I have to focus here and try to solve this. Well, I see an H here. So I'm going to do an H perm. And I see an H here as well. So I'll do H perm again. I guess that didn't really do anything. Oh wait, I see a giant red X over here. That must mean execute. I will execute this PLL, or OLL, wait, I don't even know. Whatever, I'll execute the scramble. How? I'll just do random moves and hope luck is on my side. There we go, it's solved.
Hello friends, Aarin Manik here, and today I'm going to be showing you a walkthrough solve of a very interesting scramble. Most of you all would analyze the scramble and look for the most effective solution, which is what we all want to do. We all want to get fast times. And that solution to this scramble would look something like this. So, yep, pseudo slot and insert this here. Yep, and do OLL and PLL. However, it doesn't end right there. Instead, you could go one step further and look for the most effective solution. And that would look like this. Obviously, we're going to first pair up this piece to make the block. And then we're going to pair up, we're going to create another pair over here. And you thought by solving the white side, you were wrong. We're solving the orange side. And we're going to start by doing this, which is classic Vedic finger tricks. And then we're going to solve this yellow and green pair. And you thought we're still solving the orange side, but you were wrong. You thought I was going to insert this simply. No, we're going to shift back to the white side and solve the pair like this. And now you just put your trust in the Vedic sutras.
Thank you so much for watching this far. It really means a lot. If you like this video, be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and more. Best of luck going forward in exploring the unknown and getting faster. I really hope this helps you, and until next time, bye.